Hello everyone, welcome to ICIC Guide to Success. Today's chapter is Work, Power and Energy. In the previous grades, you have learned that work is equal to force into displacement of the point of application of force in the direction of the force applied. Let's see what are the instances. We know that work is equal to force into S, which is displacement, cos theta. Now, if cos theta, that is theta, is 0, then cos 0 would be equal to 1. That is, the work done will be positive. The force of gravity will be in the direction of the displacement and the work done by force of gravity. So work it will be equal to force into displacement which is equal to mgh. This is the first example for cos 0 is equal to 1, that is work done is positive. Secondly, if a ball is thrown or if work done by coolie in raising the load, that would also be work is equal to mgh. This is because the height is also in upward direction and the body is also thrown in the upward direction. So if it is in the same direction, the work will be equal to mgh. If the body moves in a circular motion in the influence of the force, then here the distance would be equal to 0 and work done will also be equal to 0 by the force applied. This is because the body reaches to the same position. Please note that this is the example for work done is equal to 0. Now if cos 90 degree is 0, we know that cos 90 is 0. So what will be work? Work would also be 0. That is, no work is done. If a person is lifting a load and is walking on the road, then the displacement of the load and the gravity which acts downwards, they are both perpendicular. So therefore, no work is done against the force of gravity. Secondly, if a body moves in a circular motion, then the displacement of body is tangential to the radius of the circle and the force applied is towards the center. So both of them are 90 degrees to each other. The centripetal force on the body at any instant is directed towards the center of the circular path, and the displacement at that instant is along the tangent to the circular path, that is theta is 90 degrees. Please note that kinetic energy and speed is constant in these cases. Now if cos 180 is equal to minus 1, that is the work done will be negative. For example, the force of friction, we know that it is opposite to the body's motion. So therefore, the force of friction between body and surface is in this direction and the body will be moving in this direction. That is, both of them opposes themselves. So here theta is 180 degree. Secondly, if we take that the body is moving in this direction and if it is falling down, that is, if the body is moving in downward direction and the height is upwards, so that is why they are against each other. So work done will be negative. Okay, if 1 gj is equal to 10 raised to 9 joule, it's not gj, it's 1 g joule, which is 10 raised to 9 joule. 1 joule of work is said to be done when a force of 1 Newton displaces a body through displacement in its own direction. You can see the entire chart If you wish, you can also take a screenshot. So we know that power is equal to force into velocity. Let's define power. What is power? Power is said to be 1 watt. Okay. This is the definition which we have to define. 1 joule of work is done in 1 second. The power spent is said to be 1 watt. One important question. What is 1 horsepower? It is equal to 746 watt. Units of energy. The energy spent by a source of power is 1 watt in 1 hour. This is called as watt hour. 1 watt hour in relation to joule is 1 watt hour is equal to 3600 joule. Kilowatt hour, 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. This is also an important question. Please mark a star here. 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joule. 1 electron volt, EV is electron volt, is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. So what units of energy we have learned? Watt hour, kilowatt hour, calorie, and electron volt. 1 calorie, let's define it. It is the heat energy required in raising the temperature of 1 gram of water from 14.5 degrees Celsius to 15.5 degrees Celsius. You will learn more about calorie in the chapter heat. Electron volt is the energy transfer in case of atomic particles in very small states. Potential energy. The energy possessed by a body at rest due to its position, size, or shape. There are many types. First of all, it's gravitational potential energy of the body at a point, which is equal to the amount of work done by the force of attraction of Earth in bringing that body from infinity to that particular point. Next, elastic potential energy. Potential energy possessed by a body in the deformed state. Deformed state due to its change in size and shape. Let's learn about kinetic energy now. The energy possessed by a body due to its state of motion. Kinetic energy, if we write it in the form of momentum, it's K is equal to P square upon 2m, where P is the momentum and m is the mass of the body. According to the work energy theorem, increase in kinetic energy of the moving body is equal to work done by a force acting in the direction of the moving body. Let's learn what are the types of kinetic energy. First of all, it's the translational kinetic energy, which is the motion of a body in a straight line path. For example, a car moving on a straight path, a freely falling body, a monoatomic gas which has translational kinetic energy. Secondly, it is the rotational kinetic energy. If a body rotates about an axis, for example, a spinning top, a rotating fan, atoms of a moving diatomic molecules rotating about a fixed axis. In this, it possesses rotational kinetic energy as well as translational kinetic energy. Thirdly is vibrational kinetic energy. If a body moves to and fro about in mean position, for example, a wire clamped at both the ends, when struck in the middle of it vibrates. Another important question, a polyatomic molecule, it possesses all the three kinetic energy: vibrational kinetic energy, rotational kinetic energy, and translational kinetic energy. What is the difference between potential energy and kinetic energy? Potential energy, it's the energy possessed by a body due to its change position or change size and shape. Kinetic energy is the energy possessed by a body due to its state of motion. It is equal to work done in changing the body to its changed state. It is equal to the work done that a moving body can do before coming to rest, because kinetic energy deals with motion. It can change only in the form of kinetic energy. It can change into any other form. It doesn't depend on the speed of the body. It depends on the speed of the body. This is the elastic potential energy, and which gets converted into kinetic energy. Let's learn some of the convergence of energy from one form to another. You know, electrical energy, it's the main point. That is why we have marked it like that. So from electrical energy to mechanical energy, the example is motor. Dynamo converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. Electric iron converts electrical energy to heat energy. Thermocouple converts heat energy into electrical energy. Loudspeaker converts electrical energy to sound energy. Microphone, it converts sound energy to electrical energy. Next. Charging a battery. In this, the electrical energy is getting converted into chemical energy. And when a cell is in use, chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. Lighted electric bulb. It converts the electrical energy, the energy in form of electricity which is provided, to light energy. And this light energy is converted into electrical energy in the presence by the photocell. And light energy, it gets converted into chemical energy by the sun. And chemical energy gets converted into light energy by a lighted candle. Let's note some of the important points for it. Mechanical energy always changes to kinetic energy. So the potential energy changes to kinetic energy, and kinetic energy can be changed into any form like electrical, chemical, etc. The conversion of energy to the undesirable form is called as dissipation of energy. Since this part of energy is not available to use for any productive purpose, this part of energy is called as the degraded form of energy. Next. According to the principle of conservation of energy, that is PCOE, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can be changed from one form to another. We have learned this from many years. Let's see the free fall of a body, how energy is getting converted. At the top position, K is equal to 0 and potential energy is equal to mgh. If it covers a distance x from here, then your kinetic energy is mgh and potential energy is mgh minus x. And at the bottom, when it reaches, kinetic energy is mgh and potential energy is 0. This is the graph for the motion of the body. You can see it properly. For this will be the total energy. This is kinetic energy. And this line stands for potential energy, because potential energy, it increases from 0 to the height it reaches. We know that potential energy, it is taken with respect to the height. Motion of a simple pendulum. When this bob is placed at its mean position, okay, this is the mean position. Here the potential energy is mgh, kinetic energy is 0. This was the extreme position, sorry to say that. And this is also the extreme position. So we have two extreme position and we have only one mean position. Mean position means the center, the average position. So the potential energy is equal to 0. Kinetic energy is mgh in mean position. In these extreme position, we should note that potential energy is mgh because it is due to the height, and kinetic energy is 0. So we can conclude that potential energy plus kinetic energy, it is always constant, which is equal to mgh at any point of the motion of the body. So this concludes that conservation of energy is verified. Thank you so much.